You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Grizz, and of course, I'm your host, Rashad Grismore. I have a fun and a very exciting show for you today. You know what? Individuals out there, people who listen to my show, I want people to leave Taylor Swift alone. Like, seriously, I like that chick. She makes great music. I'm tired of Kanye West. I'm tired of Kim Kardashian. I'm tired of people just trying to lambaste Taylor Swift. I'm going to need people to just knock it off. And then also, Tom Coughlin, the former Giants head coach, he will be inducted into the Ring of Honor at Giant Stadium. Now, this is my thing. Who is the better coach, or who was the better coach? However you want to put it. Is it Tom Coughlin or is it Bill Parcells? I mean, I really want to talk about that. And then also Kevin Durant, he talks about his state of mind after the decision for him to pretty much just say, you know what, I don't have any cojones, or I don't have any of that. I don't have that. So let me sit there and leave. But also, one last thing that I have to talk about. My daughter, man, when I tell y'all, she made me proud as a father. She made me proud. But what I want you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy me. And let's get it. Thank you, everyone out there, for tuning in to Me, the Grizz, however it is that you are tuning in. So, yes, what was that? The Republican National Convention came on, and Donald Trump, his family, Here's my thing about that whole situation. I'm not the type of person to be off into politics. I'm just not that type of person. When I see politics, I pretty much turn the TV. Now, my mom, she likes that type of stuff. I mean, she can sit there and watch the news 24/7. I just can't do it. That's just for me. I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, because here's the thing, I really don't care. But there's something that has irked me. Who was that? What's Donald Trump's? What's his wife's name? What is her name? Hold on, I got it right here. Melania Trump, and how she sat there and pretty much she did a jack move of Michelle Obama's speech. Yeah, that right there in itself, that wasn't cool. And then I was watching on, who was that? What's the guy that's on ABC? What's his name? He has his own midnight show. He used to be on Fox with Jimmy Johnson and those guys. I can't think of his name, but he sit there and he had a split screen, and you can see that she was pretty much copying word for word what Michelle Obama is saying. And I'm like, wow, like really? That's how you really going to do it? And then you go to the Republicans, and it's like they uphold her in her foolishness. But you know what? Michelle Obama, she should be proud. You know why? Because you took my style and you didn't even do it right. You wasn't eloquent in the way in which you spoke. You for dang on show is not as elegant as Michelle Obama, and nowhere near as smart as Michelle Obama. Why do I say that? She didn't even write her own speech. So Michelle Obama, she should be flattered by what Donald Trump's wife did. For me, it was kind of comical. For me, it's like, okay, you're pretty much who you are, and then your husband, yeah, that's enough of that. But as the show go on, I'm going to talk about exactly why you don't discuss politics and religion. Something almost happened at the boxing gym, and I'm going to have to tell y'all about that whole situation. Now, Kevin Durant told reporters at the Team USA camp in Las Vegas about his state of mind following his decision to head to Golden State and leave Oklahoma City. Quote, a few days after, I didn't leave my bed because I was like, if I walk outside, somebody might just hit me with their car or say something negative to me. Like I said, I never had this reputation, and so many people who don't even watch basketball are telling me congratulations and good luck going forward. It's crazy how big I got and how big this got. Okay, here's my thing about exactly what Kevin Durant just said. People are congratulating you, and they really don't know anything about basketball. That's the reason why they're congratulating you, is because they don't know anything about basketball. Hello, they don't know anything about basketball. What do they know? They don't know exactly what you did and why people are upset at you. Nobody is upset that Kevin Durant sit there and made the move to go to leave Oklahoma City. I said here, and I said he should have gone to, say, the Clippers. I felt like he should have gone to the Eastern Conference. It's an easier road. But what does he do? He sits there and goes to the team who put him out of the NBA Finals or the Western Conference Finals. He sit there and he did that. So, Kevin Durant, I'm not going to sit there and feel sorry for him. I lost a lot of respect for Kevin Durant, a ton of respect. I couldn't believe that he actually would do that. But no, take that back. Now remember, before he even made this decision, I'm going to claim this because I get a lot of flack on Stewart Media. I get a lot of flack from a lot of people. People say, he just wants attention. He just doing this for ratings. Like I've said before, I'm very transparent. I don't do anything for ratings. The way in which I feel is the way in which I feel. When I say something, I stand by it. So you can pull up a recording for me since the first day that I started, and I'll sit there and I'll stand by it. If I don't stand by it, that's because I have grown as individuals, you should always grow. You should never, ever stay the same. You should always mature. So for me, I said this. I said that from the way in which he was talking, that he was going to pull a LeBron James. And that's exactly what he did. He pulled a LeBron James because it wasn't about the money. He already has money. It's all about basketball for him. So in that regard, I can't be mad at him. But being a competitor and knowing the game of basketball, not just the game of basketball, but knowing sports and knowing that there's certain guys out there that wouldn't stoop to his level, it makes me really, really upset to know that, man, this dude actually sit there and he did that. Like, I can't believe that he actually would sit there and do something like that. Now, I have a quote from the great Muhammad Ali, and you probably heard this quote before, and I just want to read this quote to you. And for me, this is symbolic of Kevin Durant. This is what it says, quote, "Champions are made in the gyms. Champions are made from something that they have deep down inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have last-minute stamina." Sorry for that. "They have to be a little faster. They have to have the skill and the will, but the will must be stronger than the skill." Muhammad Ali. That's something that Kevin Durant, he doesn't have. He doesn't have that will. So what he ended up doing, he knew deep down inside he didn't have it. So his whole thing is, I don't want to be remembered as an individual who hasn't won anything. And remember, I said this before. I said he hasn't won anything. What has he done? Yeah, he won a scoring title. Okay, and yeah, he went to an NBA Finals. And what has he done? What has he accomplished of substance? Absolutely nothing. So for him to do that, for me, it just really, really left a bad taste in my mouth. I couldn't really believe that he actually would sit there. I'll take that back. I could believe it. I could, because like I said before, the things that he was saying, it led me to really feel that he would actually do that. Now, speaking of another great player, Clayton Kershaw, recovery from a back injury. It's a wrap. I don't know how long he will be out. The Dodgers thought that he was going to come back from this injury. Now he has a setback. Here's my thing about this whole situation about Mr. Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is a phenomenal baseball player. Everyone knows this. But for me, I don't really care about this simply because what is he going to do in the postseason? You know how I feel. That's when greatness really comes out. That's when you really show exactly who you are as an individual, as a player. What do you do in the postseason? And if my memory serves me correct, Clayton Kershaw, he doesn't do all that well in the postseason. So until then, until he comes back and he can play in the postseason, then you come and talk to me. Now, it's going to hurt the Dodgers. Now, I really haven't watched the Dodgers. Like I said before, I am on boycott when it comes to the Dodgers. I really am. Screw the Dodgers. I feel like they have completely disrespected me as a fan of the Dodgers. They pretty much don't give a damn about me, because if they did, them and DirecTV, they would have came to some kind of compromise. But because the Dodgers was chasing that almighty dollar, they didn't care anything about the Grizz. They didn't care about all the households in Southern California who will not be able to watch their Dodgers. They didn't care about us.